Welcome. I am Velshin, and this is Rust. We are going to do some. Oh, what's this? We are going to build some boats. We need to make sure this is enough room. Alright, so this is the footprint for the first boat. You need to put a door here first. I found that out. I used to build this differently. This is way better. I get so much more room in the engine room. Anyway, and basically do that. You can do whatever else you like. Basically, don't use any more building blocks than what I am. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot what version I'm doing. We're not doing that. We're doing this. Oopsies. Got it. Alright, so then we want to do this. Alright, so this, what we're building right here is going to be a little fast attack ship. That's the purpose of this one, is to sink other boats or cause them strife that they have to engage or try to turn around and run. And this boat is really, really, really fast. So, hopefully, you know, they can't get away. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Give me a couple of these. Give me a couple of these. Oh yeah, I messed up. Again. Do that. Oh, it's giving me endless stuff. That's cool. So I guess I'm going to drop all these engines. Okay, Let's grab the cannons. I need to make one. Alright, so if you want to use this window, you gotta put it like this, all the way that way, otherwise it won't have enough room to spin and shoot the window. So you gotta place it like this, all the way through the door, get it through the door, get that wheel up to the wall up there, right? And you want to slide it over as much as you can, right there. So now when you mount it, you'll be able to use this window too. Same thing on this side. We want to get it all the way over and in. There. Now you should be able to use this window to shoot now as well. Okay, primarily you want to use the doors, but if combat says otherwise, well then you gotta get off this, open this, and never get off this when it's pointed like this or whatever, because you won't be able to remount it. Always make sure you're relooking out this door to mount or dismount these cannons. Otherwise, if they get stuck, like if you mess up or whatever and you freak out and you leave it in a position where you can't, one of these two walls is blocking it. So yeah, just always make sure you dismount with it facing that door. Okay, anyway, so that's all for the engine room. Well, not all. You put storage in your sleeping bags, however many teammates you have for the thing. You basically fit 3 in here. You could fit more, but I like to put 2 big boxes in here, and then you can also do bamboo shelves on the walls to add more storage. Boom. You want to add more storage? Boom. You can add more storage. I guess you can. I would add it here. I haven't like decked this thing out with tons of storage. I have added one of these. Maybe I did add 2 at one time, but 2. This is just this isn't like a big loop boat. This is, you know, a duo or a trio can be on this with everybody else on a bigger boat that you depot into. Anyway, sales, bam. Okay, now on this version, we want to go 1 extra out. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's supposed to be that close. I don't know why it's letting me do blue that close to it. Shouldn't. I don't trust that. It's supposed to be on this secondary. It's supposed to be at least on this triangle here. So that's where I'm gonna put it. I don't know why I don't know why I was saying it was blue that close. It shouldn't. It shouldn't have said that. Anyway, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we need. Alright, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No more. Alright, boom. 31.25. 24 mass, I believe. Are we at done? 112? Yeah, 112 health. 112, 31.25 speed. Power to weight ratio. Or power to whatever it's called. Power to mass ratio. There you go. Anyway, yeah, this is the attack ship. You got 2 cannons. You can add more cannons if you wanted. And then the other thing I did do, just to help out, you can add, you know, whatever. But then you gotta see how much of this are you willing to block. Right? I need to see at least a little bit out. I mean, that could be enough, right? So, and you're like, well, can I afford? How much can I afford on this side? Boom. There. And now you got some, you know, kits right there, and then you got some blockage, some to block some bullets. And they're cheap. I mean, lockers are cheap, and they look cool. So, you can add that, and then, here we go. I'm gonna add. Alright, well that'll have to do. And then you can, you know, do one for the captain too. And then you do another one over here. You'd also put another, it's up to you, you can put another barrel over here and then put this towel over here. You might even have room, yeah you won't because of the second side engine. But anyway, you could put a barrel there instead of a towel. But once again, smaller boxes. Where are we at? Little boxes on the hilltop, made out of ticky-tackies, and they all look just the same. Anyway, anybody know that song to what show that goes to? Yeah, I mean I do. I was just saying. Anyway, yeah, so you can load it up with more storage if you so desired. Once again, this is just supposed to be. Oh, actually, you know what? Can I put a box there? Yeah, just enough room to fall into. Anyway, yeah, whatever, however you want. You can add more if you want. Obviously, you'll need... There should be something over here for this guy, for cannons. So that'd be cannonballs, or these would be cannonballs. These would be cannonballs, you know, for that. And then this would be kits and loot and whatever else. If you want to, obviously, you'd need to lock these lockers up. I wouldn't... I mean, you could grub kits, leave some just clothes, scuba, whatever. And then if someone does destroy it, then just loot the pile, right? If the locker does get destroyed, just loot the stuff and bring it inside. Make another one. Hey, it's easy. How much are they? Lockers aren't cheap. They're a few hundred, whatever it is. Metal frags. What is it? Oh, and 50 wood. Oh, yeah, 100 frags and 50 wood. I mean, they're really cheap. So, boom. Yeah. So that's this one. Oh, can I not? Oh, I need to finish the build. Oh, what do I need to say? Do I not have removal? I switched servers. I don't have a thing on to it. Alright, so let's go ahead and alright, next one. So this will be like a little mini base. You could do this. 2 to 4 players could even run this thing. You can put a ladder. Maybe I will have to use a ladder. Let's get rid of some of this. All this. There's so much access right now. We don't need the anchor. That. Okay. Let's fix the engine room. So we got 3 engines. Let's get this off the wall. Four. Wait, how did I do this before? I do think I did change the way the engines were in here, didn't I? Okay, so I know what I did. Here, let's remove this. Yeah, and then you get down. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and put the 5th one over here. Boom. And then you can add whatever else you want right here. I mean, there could be numerous things. If you have a whole team, then there'll be sleeping bags on the floor or whatever. This will be captain's quarters. Get a bed. And you want to put this locker at a little bit of an angle. And last one. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the top. You put a storage on top of that attack vessel. It doesn't add any more. Maybe put the barrel in last? Alright, barrel in last. Then, anyway, whatever. And then it's always a good idea to either put a small or a big box out here, just so it's easy for you to get in and out of your room with that, so you're not jumping through a doorway. And it's annoying. Anyway, here's tier 2. Don't add up a tier 3. Tier 3 doesn't fit well. So you want to do a tier 2. What the heck? Are we serious? Wow, okay. Anyway, so tier 2 goes right here. And then bamboo shells, and then you get room for everything in here. Where's the shells I want? There. Okay, and then you got room for shells and everything else. Battery, electric furnace, regular furnace, 12 barrels, fridge, large battery, if I didn't say that already. Large battery, solar panels go up on the roof, fridge. Actually, first, you want to make sure you place these first. Okay, anyway, then you can place the rest of the stuff. As long as you get at least get 2 barrels. At least place these 2 in barrels. At least those 2, and then you can do the rest later. But at least place those 2 barrels. I should have put the... Okay, I gotta put the battery in first. There, like that. Oh, wait. Well, maybe we should have done this. I'll take a look at how I did it the other way. I think this has to go this way. Yeah, that's right. This goes this way. How did I do it before? I think... how did I... Maybe I had both the I know. Okay, I think the furnace was in the far end. I think I swapped these around. The electric, but then you can't really get through. I don't think. That's why I was putting that there. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at the other thing. I think it's the other way around. I messed that up. I have pictures of it done properly with everything fitting. I'll have to go off of that. Anyway. Plenty of storage, and you have everything you need. You can also turn the top part into, like a grow spot. Okay. All this stuff. So, yeah, basically you can fit everything in there. And then, yeah, I like to do computers because with drones now, I don't know, I'm just my thing. But, all right. Oop. So now this is pretty similar to that attack boat, except for the whole back end is a little bit more opened up. Because the engine room is below us, not behind us. So yeah, same deal as the attack boat when you're placing these cannons. So we get them like that. Like that. I'm not going to do everything because probably going to have to just cut this short. I got some other stuff I got to go do. And it's wipe day today too, so. Oh, I forgot to put a cannon back here. Yeah, rear cannon. Rear cannon. I like having a rear cannon just in case. Do it like that. Anyway, now, depending on how fast you want to go, will be depending on... Anyway, yeah. I think speed is pretty dang important, so you shouldn't sacrifice it for extra walls and stuff. Decide how many cannonballs are you willing to take. Oh, now I gotta remember this one. This one is all... okay, it's just the sides, I think. Is it? Alright, items. Let's grab the big ol' honker. Let's get this placed. We need those ladders. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I forgot. On this one, I changed it. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I changed it. Okay, and then we need to make sure we get... So this is a helipad. This is what this is. This is the helipad right here. I like disco floors all day long, but that's what this is. This is the helipad. So yeah, this boat can house a mini, and I've been in a storm before, and it didn't get knocked off. However, I did start to sail the boat, and it got too scary for me to continue. So if you're stationary in a storm, the mini will not rock off. However, moving in a storm, one of the wheels did come up and over. I have this little thing on them. Anyway, and then also we gotta have planters. Okay, so yeah, so this was the setup, and the mini sits like this, facing the door. And it was bouncing all over, and the back right wheel went up and over this, and then so I stopped the boat, I dropped the anchor, I got in the mini, I flew it just barely, I just kind of just nudged, got it, flew it up, and just did a little bunny hop and landed it right back on the thing. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty darn scary, so no bueno. Alright, so yeah, this one, I'm tempted to change. I did just for, because if you're gonna RP it, then do this. But if not, you're gonna take less. You're gonna be able to. You'll have less hit points, but you'll be faster if you don't add that. So it's, it's gonna be personal preference to how you want to do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and slap down 10 sails now. This one doesn't have that. We do have the side right here on the side. Yeah, okay, so I need to add, it's not right here, it's right here. Okay, so. Whoop, fell off. Oh, and fell off the other way. I'm really trying to get these in there just right, so... Because they kind of have a large kind of like, not necessarily hit box, but like placement box, whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. Dude, I swear I could have got it closer to the center previously. Alright, so before you play, make sure you're facing the right direction, right? So I know that that's the front of the ship, and this thing points straight. So I want it to be perpendicular to the back, like this. I want to be perpendicular to the back thing facing forward. Just pay attention, because it can it can just go off with just a smidge, and then you're not going to be as fast, because it'll be facing kind of the wrong way. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 4 more. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit another one on this next triangle or not. That one's not being nice at all. Let's see. Whatever, that'll be good enough. Alright. You know, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if it works. 9, 10. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have to put them. We'll put them down here. I mean, you can do it. It's Oh wait, no, because the thing's right there now. So I'll have to move the ladder. But you know what we can do? We can do it right here instead. Alright, we'll have to improvise. You can place that correctly, because I did do it, and then I don't know, I guess I haven't been able to repeat it. You can use 2 diamonds to get, or 2 triangles together to create like a little diamond or whatever. And, anyway, you do that, and you can place 1 on each end. Alright, there we go. Everything's good. That's 10. Yeah. Alright, we got 5 engines, 10 of these. I should, oh yeah. So this is basically it. And then you could add water catchers, barrels to the outside if you want to do PvP up here, because these things don't add. Again, you know, well, this is gonna be blocked by sails, and there's not really room down there to do it. But you could put barrels up here in different areas for cover. You know, if you start getting shot at unexpectedly while putting down the sails. Right there. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, you can use these as cover. And if you need to depot, you have to depot, then you can use it for a depoting. But let's put another one right here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So you can grow your own food. I mean, it's pretty just a complete mini base. It's got excellent range. It's got decent form. Now, this one is faster. I increased by 2 points building it this way instead of doing it the other way without the excess. So yeah, definitely less is more. And then I love making this the engine room. I'll make this tile, and then I turn this into like a vault. The vault wallpaper in, and then in here I use like a little homey thing to make it this like nice little cabin and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's basically got everything you're gonna need. Plenty of storage. If you wanted other stuff, you know, you can swap out. Obviously the farm. Not a lot of people are gonna want planters on their boats or whatever else, but I think it's self-sufficient. So you can move that. You could rearrange that. Engine. I normally didn't put it there. I always put it over there, in the bottom. If you don't like it, it's whatever. But yeah, so this is 14.56. Before it was 12. What? Let me look. I had 12.4. The other version, the older version of this was 12.4. So, but the other version had 3,000 hit points, which was how many hits? 60 total hits. So this is going to be less hits. Let's see. Let's see what does it take to sink this boat. It used to be 60. Now this is a little bit faster. I picked up a few points of speed. What's our health? 2,575 divided by 51. 51 hits. So the new version takes 51 hits. It's a little bit faster. Old version took 60 hits with a little bit more health. New version's a little bit slower. I mean, is faster, but 9 less hits before repair or whatever. So, but either way, 51 hits, man. 14.5. Hopefully, you can outmaneuver them and get them off their game. Other than that, ouch. I don't know. So yeah, that's this one. And then the yacht. The yacht. All you got to do for the yacht, and the yacht is really nice. I'll say that for another video. But it's the same back end. The engine room basically stays the same. The bedroom, this cabin, gets moved out, and actually the engine room gets a little bit bigger because right now the bedroom's taking up this one spot. This triangle right here. This triangle is going to be freed up for the engine room. So the engine room will be this whole back end right here with the anchor. And then this, all you gotta do for the yacht is add this line right here. So then it'll be like that. So then basically, this will be a storage or a cabin, and then on the other side, storage and cabin. The middle area is all your crafting, your workbench, your repair bench if you want it. I also like to throw the repair bench all the way up here if you do want a repair bench on this one. Repair bench? I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. So dark. Wait. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Did my game just crash? What the hell? There we go. My screen just went to Windows and did all kinds of funky stuff. Either way, in the older version, these were added to the outside, so you had more room up here. But I'm sure possibly you removed a barrel. Yeah, this one right over here. Let's go. Probably fit you. Oh, come on. Yeah, it can be deployed on boats. 100% it can be deployed on boats. There you go. You can add it to this thing right here. But yeah, I normally use this, you'll do the same thing for storage, and then sleeping bags, wherever. The sleeping bags can actually go, starting right here, like right there, and just all the way in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You just put them wherever you're gonna walk. And if you have room on a boat and you don't, that's not sleeping bags, then you can just add these boxes, and you can, just walk on the bike. That way it adds way more storage. And these don't change your ratio. You do only get so many items on a boat or whatever, but you keep it small enough it won't matter. But anyway. Alright, so we'll do the yacht in a different video, and then we'll do the juggernaut in a different video. But these are the two smaller vessels. This is a medium vessel, well, without the addition. Medium vessel and small vessel. The attack vessel, you get to the high 20s, you're a pretty fast jet. You get to 25 plus. If you're 25 plus, you're a pretty decently fast jet. Below 20, you're in the mid-range. This one's 12. It's not really great. 12.8 ain't. It'd be slower than a mini. Basically, you're slower than a mini at that point. Faster or as fast as a car, I suppose. But yeah, it's slower than a mini at that point. But anyway, alright, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you learned something. And, yeah, get out there and go build your own boat, right? Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.